Assist with use of bedpan. Melanie enters the room and explains the procedure, speaking clearly, slowly, and directly, maintaining face-to-face contact whenever possible. Privacy is provided with a curtain, screen, or door. Before placing the bedpan, the head of the bed is lowered. In step 4, the candidate puts on clean gloves before handling the bedpan. Step number 5 is a critical element. Places the bedpan correctly under the client's buttocks. Melanie is going to have the client roll to her side in order to place the bedpan under her. There are a variety of correct ways of putting the patient onto the bedpan. Removes and disposes of gloves without contaminating self and throws them into the waste container and then washes her hands. After positioning the client on the bedpan, she raises the head of the bed. In step 8, tissue is placed within reach. And in step 9, a hand wipe is within reach, and the client is instructed to clean her hands with the hand wipe. The signaling device is within reach, and the client is asked to signal when finished. After the client has signaled, Melanie re-enters the room and puts on clean gloves before removing the bedpan. The head of the bed has to be lowered before the bedpan is removed. This is a change. It used to say the head of the bed had to be flat. Now you are simply required to lower the head of the bed. In step 13, you avoid overexposure of the client. Step 14, empties and rinses bedpan and pours into the toilet. After rinsing bedpan, places bedpan in the designated dirty supply area. After placing bedpan in designated dirty supply area, removes and disposes of gloves without contaminating self into the waste container and washes hands. Step 17, signaling device is within reach and the bed is in the lowest position. Teaching tips for this skill include that the bedpan that is used must be a regular bedpan. Fracture pans are not permitted and should not be in the testing area. In step 7, note that the emphasis in teaching that gloves must be removed and the hands washed before raising the head of the bed. In step 9, please note that the waste container for the hand wipe must be within reach. It can be a trash can or a plastic bag taped to the bed rail. The evaluator may not instruct the candidate as to the placement of any supplies. In step 12, the head of the bed is required to be lowered, but is not required to be flat. And please remember, all rinse water from bedpans must be emptied into the toilet, not into the sink.